How are you? How are you? Hello,
Hello.
Lily.
I did not think I was going to make it through today.
I have an echo.
Honey. Uh oh.
Thank you, darling. Okay, welcome to Block Talent Battle, our weekly talent battle show every Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern. We have some fierce talent backstage. I can already see. I'm excited to bring them up. First and foremost, I'd like to announce last week's winners who are already notified and paid. If you watched our first two block talent battles, we had Lene DeVore. She won and she's paid. Okay.
Yes, Elaine.
Our second block talent battle was won by father son team Season and Nico, who are an amazing rap duo. They won our round two of block talent battle. And let's see who we got today. Don't forget, chat, you guys decide the winners. Lily and I just judge, but we don't decide who wins. So we can love someone or hate someone, but if you like them or you love them, it is up to you. You must throw their name into the chat. That is how they win. We don't decide, and then we count the votes. If you want to, okay, supersize their vote, you can vote with a super chat. If you super chat $5, that's five extra votes they get. Okay. If you super chat $10, that's 10 extra votes they get. If you super chat $20, you put them way ahead because that's 20 votes they get. Or you can vote just one time for free. It is up to you. You guys decide. You also have a week, okay, to vote in our comment section. So if you're catching the replay and you didn't vote tonight and you're catching this on a Wednesday or a Thursday, we announce our next winner next Saturday. So you have an entire week to vote. So don't worry if you're catching the replay and you weren't here live, though you should have been here live. If you weren't here live, you have a week to vote. You just have to keep throwing their name in the comment section. And then we'll announce our third winner next Saturday. And let me just tell you very, very quickly. Last week, we had a front runner. And then one of the other contestants had all her friends come and vote. And they were just shy of one vote. They lost by one vote. So make sure your friends and family are voting for you, or I can't do anything past the deadline. Okay. Don't forget, if you want to make someone the front runner, you can vote for them with a super chat, and that puts them up front automatically. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Let's start the battle.
I am
Lily, how are you, darling?
excited.
Are you
I'm
ready?
I am so ready. Like it's something about the block talent battle that I'm like gearing up all week for this. So,
Absolutely. I'm
Ellen,
so excited.
congratulations, everybody. Can I hold 20?
Okay.
Can somebody please hold 20?
Right?
Just saying, it's
Yes,
inflation.
the money is paid and it feels good, you know what I mean, to pay them the prize. So let's give out some money tonight. Okay, let's bring up our first contestant. We have backstage. Don't forget, guys, please remember their names and throw their names in the chat. This is the real deal, okay? They get this money because of you. We just judge because, that's what Lily and I do best. That is what we do best. So, ladies first, let's get a lady up here. I see Myrna A backstage. Let's bring Myrna up. How are you, doll?
Hi, how are you guys doing? I'm good.
Hello.
Really, really good.
Nice seeing you.
Nice
Greetings
seeing you
from.
as well. We always love we love our men, we love our gents, but it's always nice to see the ladies up here. So welcome. Where are you from, Myrna?
I am originally from the Middle East, but I live in Colorado. I've been here for 9 years.
Wow.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, that's awesome. That is awesome. And what are you doing for us tonight?
So I am going to play some drums. I think the goal of me doing this really, I know some people will say this doesn't look like music, it's a sport, and I'm intentionally going to play it without music, because drumming has like two sides of it. It has the athletic side, and then it has the music side. And then most people say women cannot play extreme metal or speed metal or things that have heavy hitting or fast speed, physically requiring like something that's physically demanding. And so I wanted to prove that through my drumming journey. And obviously, I'm not where I want to be, but I like where I am, and I
Mhm.
continue to learn from others to grow more. And just to show people that anyone can do these things. I'm actually 5'2". I'm not a very big person, but you can do that if you practice a lot, and then your body adapts to it. So I'll just show you some of the metal drumming, I guess without the music part.
Absolutely love it. We're glad you're here, and we like proving people wrong. That's my attitude. So
Yes.
I'm really glad that that's your attitude as well. We celebrate you here. You have 2 minutes. We will put you on the clock. So give us your best 2 minutes whenever you're ready, and we will start the clock.
Can you hear the beep?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So you're gonna hear the drums.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
All right. Thank you so much, Myrna A.
Myrna.
Thank you.
Okay, you had a minute left. Would you like to use that minute to do something else?
I don't think so. I think that's kind of what I.
Okay. All right. Then there it is. Thank you so much, Myrna from Colorado, originally from the Middle East, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so guys, if you like Myrna, please throw her name into the chat because we tally up these these votes later. If you want to super chat a vote for her, do it with a super chat. And remember, you have a whole week to throw her name into the comment section. We will total up the votes at the end of the week next Saturday and we'll announce a winner. Thank you so much, Myrna, for being here. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
And let me also add too, throughout the week when the people vote, they can also vote via Cash App. Just put the person's name that you are voting for, and that amount will equal up to the amount of votes for that particular person. On the Block with Jen Cash App.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you, Myrna.
Thanks.
All right, we had the ladies up first. Let's see what the guys have to offer. Okay. Also, really quickly, I do see a contestant that we had before backstage. If you don't win, you can keep coming back as often as you like to share your talent with us. There is no limit to how many times you can come back and share your talent until you win, or just if you want to share your talent. You are more than welcome on the block. There's a huge networking opportunity for all of us. We want to know who's out there, right? Everybody wants to meet new people who are in the business, and we really do appreciate you all. So if you don't win this week, you can come back next week and try again.
Yes. And I'm loving that we're having different types of talent.
Absolutely. Thank you for reminding me, Lily. Yes, because we accept all talent. You can rap, sing, dance, beatbox, play the drums, play the guitar, play the piano, whatever you do. You play spoons, you blow music into a jug, whatever it is you do. You pole dance, but you got to do it with your clothes on. You could come and twerk for us. You could come pole dance, but you have to do it with your clothes on. Okay? Just letting you know. Okay, let's pull up Calligraphy is back again. He's the one that gave us that jingle last time.
Hey.
How are you doing, Lily?
I'm good.
All right, that's great. So my entry is going to be a better version of that. But I have to ask you, where's your sense of humor, Jen, with me?
Well, let's see. We were laughing. Let's see tonight. You can make me laugh.
I hope you laugh. But I think that, there's two versions, but I'd like to just go ahead and do the one version that we'll probably never do again, but I'm going to do it anyway. But then if you say, I'm going to kill you, Bill, I'll say, well, don't worry, because there's a clean version. All right.
Okay, Bill, where are you calling from, Bill?
I'm in New York, baby.
Okay, you're in New York. All righty. So it's not going to be anything too vulgar, right? Because we don't want to get paused.
Vulgar, Jen. It's not vulgar.
Okay, let's hear it.
I'm not even going to go there then, man. Here we go. Ready?
Okay, you got 2 minutes.
Go. You're on the block with Jen. You're on the block with Jen. To hell with censorship. You're on the block with Jen. Un momento, mi corazón. Flatline. Sigue comiendo. Yeah, you're on the block with Jen. You're on the block with Jen, and she's not gonna stop till the streetlights come off. You're on the block with Jen. So that's my first, it's kind of a rough version because I'm still playing with it, but you need a jingle and I'm stuck on that. Can I give you another idea? This is my app.
Yeah, you got
still
what?
got some
Go ahead.
You can
Go
kill
ahead.
me
You got time.
anytime.
Go ahead. You got some
You
time.
need to have applause. So like when you cut the windows, like make like one of the windows with a group of people so that when you enter, it's not so cold and you do
Okay,
applause.
right now you're killing your time. You got a minute left.
done.
Let's hear it, Bill.
You want to hear something else?
Yeah, you got 40 seconds now.
All right. I'm out. You want to go for a walk? I got my friend still here. He's right here. Let me show you him, and then we're out.
Okay.
Oh, hey, baby.
Hey, everybody. Say
Yeah,
hi.
I love
Right.
the babies on the
Vote
block.
for me, man. That song's rock. Thank you, Jen, for letting me do it.
Thank you,
All
Caligula.
right. Okay. All right. See, you never know
Never
what
know.
kind of talent we're going to get up here. And again, I said it and I meant it. Everyone is welcome, no matter what your act is. As long as it's not super vulgar and you're not naked, we welcome you here on the block. So if you want to vote for Bill for doing the On the Block with Jen jingle, throw Bill into the chat and you have a week to vote for Bill. Okay, let's bring up our next contestant. I also dropped the link again. It says Cam Up to Compete. You click that link, come backstage. We will pull you up, and you may be the next winner of $100 cash for 2 minutes of your time, Lily.
I think
minutes.
Caligula's got 2 votes already.
Did he? Got
both
2
of our
votes.
colonizers. I don't know. Are you make that clear? You all are you voting for Caligula?
Yeah, are you voting? Make sure if you put the person's name in the chat, remember that it's a vote. Okay, remember it's a vote. So don't put their name in the chat unless it is an official vote for them. Okay, all talent is welcome. I dropped the link again. It says Cam Up to Compete. Okay, so if you're backstage or you're watching and you're scared, it's all right. Come on up. We won't hurt you. Okay, not unless you want us to. So let's bring up the next contestant. And we have a return contestant. Bill was also a return contestant, by the way. So again, you can come back as often as you like. Let's bring up Beatbox Panda. How are you, sir? Good to see you
Oh, shit.
again.
Hello, how you guys doing?
Hi. We're really
Hey
good. Good
there,
to see you
Beatbox
again.
Panda.
Yo, you guys can hear me okay?
Yep, we could hear you really good. By the way, you were the second runner up. Okay, people loved you last
Oh,
time. So
snap.
let's absolutely. So you came very close. So let's see if you can take it today. Let's see if you could compete with Myrna, our drummer.
Okay, all right, we'll see.
So let me know and I will start the clock.
Okay, you can start it right now. Now allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is gonna jump. Bam. Somebody try to prime, but they can't rhyme. La plus, whoa. Bam, bam. Rip, I get money. I get money. Can I get it? I'm a hustler, babe. And I want you to know. I'm a hustler. 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 no diggity, no doubt. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I gotta bag it up. I like the way you work, babe, no diggity. I gotta bag it up. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, yo, yo. The real hip hop MC, DJing from your own mind, you know. I guess we now would start the show. Spin it backwards. Switch. Switch. Switch.
All right, that's your time.
All
Yeah.
Thank you.
right. If I
Thank
wasn't
you,
in my
guys.
chair, I would have gave you the hip hop belly dance, but I'm sitting down right now. Okay.
Glad you guys are grooving to that.
Thank you so much for competing yet again, Beatbox Panda.
Welcome.
Quick note chat. I see you guys in the chat like, he's dope. He's it. When we play this back, we don't know who he is. So it's very important. If you are voting, you must put the contestant's name in the chat. I appreciate you guys, but I need to know who he is, who she is. So please put their name if you are voting. And you can only vote one time. Okay, don't give me no trouble. You can only vote one time. Okay, you can't put their name in repeatedly. If you want to vote more than once, then you have to do it with a super chat, and then you can vote more than once. You vote 5, 10, 20 times with a super chat. All right, Beatbox Panda. So how long have you been doing this?
Doing about for 15 years.
Okay.
Wow. It's
Yeah.
giving me Roselle vibes. It is
Oh yeah,
so,
Roselle, he's great. Yeah.
right. Just the I mean, everything's GOAT. But
Yeah.
well, the GOAT is Dougie, but you know,
Oh yeah.
I'm loving the breath control. That is not an easy skill at all, right? And then the way you layer it, it's very layered. It sounds like there's more than one person there.
Mhm.
It's giving it so much texture and everything like that. So I really am here for it. If I was a rapper, you would be, you know, on stage with me. Okay, I might start my rap career. Who knows?
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
absolutely. And I'm very impressed by the breath control as well. I'm looking at the clock and I'm like, he's going 2 minutes straight without taking a
Yeah. I'm used to going 15, so you know.
Oh shit. Okay. So you're the real deal. Guys, if you want to vote for Beatbox Panda, please throw that name in the chat. Don't forget he is up against Myrna and our jingle singer, Bill. Okay. So whoever you want to vote for, that is the name you throw in the chat. Beatbox Panda, good luck to you. And let's see if you take it this time.
Alrighty.
Let's
Thank you
see.
so much, Jen.
Right. Thank you. Also, guys, make sure we all know talented people. Make sure that you tell your friends, family, hey, go over to On the Block with Jen, do your thing, see if you get $100 just for shits and giggles. If you're sitting home and you have a talent, please pull up and share your talent with us. You can get $100 for 2 minutes. That's a good gig, okay? That's a good gig. Also, Lily, what do you think about Myrna kind of rushed out of here, but what do you think about her performance? Do you have any critique for her? Also, guys, I'll drop the link once again if you want to cam up and compete, and we will talk until other contestants come up. If no one else comes up, there's only 3 people, including Bill, the jingle singer. Okay, I want to be fair. There are 3 people competing for $100. That's how easy it can be for you to come up here and get $100. If it's just you and one other contestant, you're literally competing with one other person for $100. Just one other person. So it's up to you guys. And now, if you're watching us and you're like, fuck that, I don't want them to get that $100 that easy. I'm gonna go up there, sing, rap, or dance. I want that $100. You're more than welcome to come up as well. But you know, no one else comes up. It's between Myrna, Bill, and Beatbox Panda. I will drop the link once again before I continue this conversation with Lily.
Oh my God. Myrna was I mean, she was dope. That was
Mhm.
different, you know. And like I always say, this is not the most ideal place to showcase your talent. So when people get
Mhm.
up and do it, like I'm always like rooting for them
Mhm. Mhm.
as a fellow entertainer and things like that. It's like
Absolutely.
I want you to win. I want you to win. I want all of you all to win. And we're going to continue to do this every Saturday night because I know this is going to grow beyond any of all of ours. Chat,
Mhm.
everyone included. It's going to grow beyond all of our expectations.
Mhm.
And I like the energy behind it. You know, I like how excited the chat gets for it because they know that
Yeah.
they're like a big part of the show. So it's dope. But no thing got me laughing. Come on.
Yeah, I mean the chat rules. The chat rules. We could like somebody a lot or not like somebody. It is not up to us. We count the vote. So the chat rules. The vote is yours. It is not ours. The vote is yours. So the chat rules on Block Talent Battle Night. Thank you so much, Carlos Toscano. He says, I love this. Thank you so much for supporting On the Block with Jen. Lily, what critique do you have any the critique I would have for Myrna is this, right? Because you know we've auditioned countless times. We've been in front and behind that table. So we know the politics on both sides, right? My only critique, I love her energy. I love that she's tiny and she was banging on them drums. Doesn't have to be music I'm familiar with. I'm about passion. I don't care if you play spoons. If you're passionate about it, you will get my attention. Okay. So think about being passionate about what you're doing. Also, and I believe she is, the only critique I would have from Myrna as a professional is if you're auditioning for anything or competing for anything, and the people behind the table tell you, you got another minute, let me hear something else, you seize that opportunity. You seize that opportunity. One, it shows that you're hungry. And of course, it's a small scale, but you have to understand that the way, like Haran says, the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. And it's very, very important, right? So it's like you have to practice being that way on small scales so it prepares you for bigger scales, right? Let's say this is just On the Block with Jen. So she's probably like, I don't have to give it another minute. But let's say Janet Jackson was looking for a drummer, she would keep going, right? Janet would be like, let me get another minute. She'd be like, fuck yeah. So you just have to condition yourself to always be on that level, right? There, what they say, there's no small parts, right? There's no small parts everywhere you go. So that's just something to bear in mind. And that's another thing I love about Block Talent Battle is that this is a networking thing as well. I would love our winners to say, hey, I competed on the Block with Jen. I won $100. Take your ass over there, right? And that's why we do what we say we're going to do, and we do it very quickly. I said it's $100 to your Cash App. Soon as we count the votes, $100 was in those Cash Apps. And people might be like, $100 is not a lot. $100 for 2 minutes is a lot of money. $100 for 2 minutes is a lot of money. For 2 minutes. Think about that, okay? So that's the only critique I would have for Myrna is when someone says, hey, let me get a minute, because they may be like, I'm not sure about her yet. You may be able to wow somebody in that second minute. So always seize the opportunity when somebody says, let me hear something else, because that could make or break their decision, right? So just a little advice for our contestants. Someone says, let me get another minute. You give them the best second minute you got in you. Okay, so that's my only critique for Myrna.
That's a good one, Jen. You know, actually, my biggest check in modeling came from that.
Please do tell.
Yeah,
While we wait, matter of fact, while we wait, if you are watching backstage, don't be scared. Come on up, cam up, and compete for your $100.
Yeah, it was for a commercial, and I did. First of all, I was on vacation. I was family vacation, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I left. I was like, okay, no work. I'll be with the family. I'm not even thinking about work and la 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 la. I'm in Disney World, all that good stuff. And then all of a sudden, while I'm in, you know, we're getting dressed to go to the parks and stuff, and the audition came through, and I read it, and I'm like, oh, this is me. I don't have any of my equipment or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I had to pull a MacGyver to make everything work, but I did the video, the self-tape, right? So I did the self-tape. They called me back. And it was one of those situations where I felt like I was doing my thing, but then they gave me another shot. I actually have two stories like this. I have one when I didn't take the other shot, and that actually would have been my biggest pay. It would have been more than this one. And I didn't get it. I felt like I had it before I did that. It's something that makes me feel like I was closer to having it before I gave up that extra minute or that extra time. But the other time when I didn't give up that extra time and I gave it to them,
Mm-hmm.
I logged off of that because we do it like this on Zoom. I logged off of that like I'm sorry for whoever tried to audition today. I'm just saying. And you know how I got it? I brought them in here to the closet.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because it was for fashion. It was for a commercial for the one for Stitch Fix.
Okay.
And so they said that's what it was. They said, we heard that you are so committed to fashion that you turned one of your bedrooms into a closet. I was like, you want a tour? And
Oh wow.
and then that's how I got it. Yeah.
You gotta be ready. You gotta be ready. Another note too is Beatbox Panda, I see you backstage, but you're throwing comments into the private chat. The public chat can't see it. So throw your handles into the public chat so they can see you and follow you. That's another thing, guys. I know it's a lot of information, but please work with me. It's important. I want this to also be a networking situation. So if you like someone, right, please follow them on social media. As you know, likes, follows, and views are currency in our current environment. So please, it's a very small gesture, okay? We're on these machines all day. It's a very small gesture. Hit like and subscribe. Make sure you're following Lily as well at YB Limited. And let's support each other, okay? Everybody can't win, but everybody can support each other.
Oh,
Okay.
and let me also add, yes, we may be just starting with this, but Jen and I, not to brag, but to brag, we are very connected, and we have friends who watch this show to support us, and very, very high profile friends. And because they're so high profile, sometimes they don't want to put this stuff in the chat because they like it, all the attention is going to go on them.
Right.
But there's some people in the entertainment business, and they will come up here one day and be our guest judge. They've already agreed.
We have them in the chamber. We don't want to use them just yet, but they do watch and they're big supporters, and they don't want to make a spectacle by jumping in the chat and taking the attention away from the contestants, and that's why we love them. But just so you know, this is going to grow, but this is the block. So we're all helping each other. So even if someone doesn't win, support them, support on these machines. Is currency. Stephen Marcus Rutherford, I dropped the link if you want to come up and compete. Another tip that I want to leave the talent with, Lily, is that, when you're casting, and again, like I said, we've been on both sides of the table. When you're casting, you have to understand that casting agents, people who are auditioning for whatever it is, commercials, music, film, whatever, you have to understand that they're sitting there and they've seen dozens of people, okay? Their eyes are tired, their ears are tired, their passion is tired because a lot of people come in and it's kind of like, right? So bear that in mind when you go in to audition for something, and make sure you are the light and the energy that's going to pick them up. Think of yourself as a shot of coffee, okay? As we New Yorkers say, think of yourself as a shot of coffee, and you're going to pick up the energy in a room. I did land a lot of work that way. I already knew, mentally, these people, and that's why I like going middle to last when I audition, because I'm like, I know they've been auditioning for a while and they're tired and they're bored. Yep. So here I come in, this little bubble of light, you know what I mean? I take direction very well. That's another good tip. When I put these castings out, a lot of people don't read the directions. My directions are very, very simple. Send me a picture and what talent you have. It's very simple. I don't know how much more simple than that it gets, but people that follow directions stand out in this business. My directions when I'm casting for this is send me a picture and your talent, okay? I get replies that say, can you send me the address? I get replies that say, what do I have to send you? I get replies that say, what date is it? When all of that information is in the casting call. So what it makes me think is that you're passionate about nothing and you're just looking for the next gig for whatever money you could put in your pocket. And I get it. We all got to eat. But you have to learn to respect people's time. Okay, this is time. We're all putting in time, right? We're all artists. So that's another thing. I even say in the casting, people who could follow simple directions will stand out here. So just keep that in mind. Okay, this is a business, right?
Right.
So I see another contestant backstage. We'll pull him up and see what he got for us. Lily, let's get the clocks ready.
All right, and it looks like Myrna got another vote from Krisa.
Krisa Ghana. Awesome. We will count all those votes. I got Tristan in the chat, so he's gonna
Yep, I just seen him. Okay, perfect.
he's gonna take care of counting all the votes so it is fair and correct.
Yes.
I was recounting votes this morning to make sure my winners were my winners, okay?
Oh yeah, we ain't playing that. We ain't not playing that. Mm-mm.
All right, let's bring up our next contestant. Thank you again, Carlos Toscano, for supporting On the Block with Jen. Let's see what Stephen Marcus has for us. He's like, get me on the line. A little
love
politeness
it.
too would a little politeness too that goes a long way. So let's get Stephen on the line, see what he got for us. Hello, Stephen. How are you this
Hey,
evening?
greeting.
Greetings.
Man.
I'm doing good. How you
Yeah.
guys doing?
We're doing
Awesome.
really, really good. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Los Angeles.
Okay, Los Angeles. And what are you going to do for us tonight?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell a couple of jokes.
Okay, you do stand up?
I do.
Okay, awesome. All right, so we will put you on a clock for 2 minutes. Let's see how funny you can be, Stephen Marcus Relaford.
Yep. Stephen Marcus Relaford. I go by all three of my names, but up until I was 13, I realized my first name was Stephen. In my family, they would call me Marcus. And being in a black household, we don't look at the birth certificate. So I had a lot of nicknames. I was Bam Bam. I was Gooter. I was Cornflake. And then I enrolled in school one day after transferring, and they said Stephen Relaford. And for some reason, I thought I had a brother in there. I got marked absent. I'm like turning around, and I was like, oh, that's my first name, actually. Okay. And it's weird because, they say mama was a hoe, but you got more siblings on your dad's side for some reason. So it was just like going by Steven and going by Marcus was a complete difference for me. And like even putting Steven on a job application, I would automatically get the job, but for some reason Marcus would show up. Like Marcus is looking forward towards the break. He's trying to figure out if it's an hour or a 30 minute, and I want to park where I want to park. I don't care if it's customers parking or not. And it's just different. Like I'm Steven on Uber, but I'm Marcus on Lyft, and it's just an odd little thing. But I also realized that I love to date older women, and I think older women like me as well. And I think that's because my mom had me later in life, so I know how to deal with a woman going through hot flashes. I know how to handle that. I smoke probably a little bit too much. It even got pretty wild because during the pandemic we had a lot of like Zoom graduations. So I'm on a Zoom graduation trying to blow smoke out the frame of the camera, and I got my family members there. I got my cousins, my aunties, and I scroll like 4 pages on the Zoom, and there's two other dudes smoking in the garage. I was like, why nobody didn't tell me there was a smoking section on Zoom? I could have gladly moved my box over here and cut
All
some.
right, time's up. Thank you
Okay,
so much.
time.
Thank you guys.
Well, no,
Thank-
stay here. We got to talk to you. We got to talk.
We got talk. All right, thank you so much, Stephen. First and foremost, let's get a round of applause, okay, in the chat because it is not easy. We lost Stephen. It is not easy to come up here and share your talent. Let's just put that out there. I don't care what it is you do, sing, act, rap, or dance. It is not easy to come up here and let people stare at you and judge you. So I give a lot of credit to Stephen for even coming up here. Stand up is not easy. Making people laugh is not easy, okay? It is an art. It is a serious art. I have a lot of close friends that are comedians, and I respect them immensely. If you liked what Stephen did, throw his name into the chat. If you want to vote for him more than once, vote for him with a super chat. We want to thank Stephen for coming up. Carlos Toscano, thank you so much for the super chat and your support of On the Block with Jen. Carlos says, hope everyone is having a good, fun, and safe day. Peace and love to you all. Peace and love to you as well, Carlos. All right, let's throw down this the chat just be cutting up.
They do. They are mess.
I love my chat. I mean,
do
the chat be coming, cutting. I'm like, I be trying to stay serious up here and professional, and I just glance at the chat, and I'm like, y'all just be cutting up, but I love it. That's why the chat is here. I just dropped the link again. Cam up and compete. It's Steven. It was Steven Steven Vincent. Steven. Throw his name in the chat. Also, again, I want to reiterate, if you are catching the replay and you want to vote for anybody, it's not too late. Throw their name in my comment section. I come back during the week to count votes, tally them up, and then next Saturday we will announce a winner. Okay, every week on the Block with Jen has a new $100 cash prize winner every week, every Saturday. Could be you. Okay, we could be buying your dinner next Saturday. Could be you. Up to you. Okay, for 2 minutes of your talent. I dropped the link again. So if you're watching, don't be afraid. Okay, so now we've had what, 4 contestants, Lily?
Uh-huh.
Okay, we've had 4 contestants. We've had Myrna, Bill, Beatbox Panda, and Steven. Okay, and they are battling for the win. One of those 4 will be getting $100 to their Cash App on Saturday.
That's right. So I can know who to befriend.
Right? Don't forget, guys, please. Also, if I have some of my winners in the chat, or if you guys want to network and promote your handles, please do in the chat. Let's support each other. Por favor.
Yes.
Lily, what advice you got? Because I gave my advice.
Oh, wow. Well, first of all, couple of things.
Mm-hmm.
With Steven that just left.
He left before we could even give him our
Exactly. So, Steven, I hope you're listening, because, you know, you were talking about the passion right before you came up.
Yes.
That's what was lacking.
Okay, is that what you felt?
Yep, I would like to, like, because I understand, like, because I have a dry sense of humor. That's why mine doesn't transfer well written. Like, I be wanting to put like certain jokes on Facebook, and I'm like, everybody's going to be offended because they're going to think I'm serious. And
right, trust, I know. Yes, I know.
Right, and in real life, I can be like that too. Like, I can be like, you know, whatever, and I'll say something so matter of fact, but it's really a joke. So I get that, but it was missing an element to bring his punchlines across. I'm no comedian, but from what I was seeing, it was like, it was a dry sense of humor, but he didn't land his jokes better, you know, if that makes sense. That's what I was getting. I get where he was going with the whole dry sense of humor thing.
I mean, okay, he had it's deadpan comedy, really, right? But even that's an art. Like, people think deadpan comedy is, I'm just gonna, you know, say my bit and I'm not gonna react. But there's even an art to deadpan comedy, right? There's a way you say things like, I really wish I didn't have to measure dicks, but every time I go dating, there's, you know, I mean, there's still an art to deadpan comedy. I think he needs more practice. The subjects that he was talking about could have been funny, like the you know, the black families don't look at the birth certificate because who does, right? How we have a bunch of different names, like we've heard that in the Latin joke too. Me llamo Maria Conchita Linda Maribel Garcia Gonzalez Rodriguez, and you know, so I understand where he was going with that joke, but I think he should have set it up better. And also, you know, dating cougars or older women, the hot flashes, that could have been really funny if he just structured it better, because it did make me laugh when he said, so I know how to handle a woman with hot flashes, but he didn't give enough meat. He didn't give enough meat to why you know how to handle women with hot flashes, other than, oh, my mom had me late. So there were things missing in there that I would have liked to hear that I did not hear. But, you know, practice, and you could come back to On the Block with Jen every week and compete until you win. We welcome you. As you saw, we have singers, rappers, beatboxers, drummers. Okay. Don't forget, if you're catching the replay, please throw the person's name into the comment section who you want to win. You guys have a week to vote, okay? And I'm sorry we cut it off on Friday. We cut it off on Friday because I need the votes in by Saturday. We had a contestant. We had Nico who almost won, but her people were voting late. They voted after the deadline, right? So make sure that you get your friends to come on over here up until Friday. Friday is the deadline for the votes. We don't take any more votes after Friday. So tell your friends and family to get in here early because if they come on Saturday like, oh, she going back up, I'm going to vote for it. Nah, the vote will not count. Okay?
Yeah. The other thing is when it comes to auditioning and things like that, like the fact that we are giving you an opportunity to come back. Perfect example. When I started auditioning and things like that, you know how like your agent will go through they deal with different casting companies and things like that. I ain't know nothing about any of this stuff, okay? And so this one casting company kept sending me auditions, but never booking me. So I was at a dinner with one of my girlfriends who's been acting forever, and I'm so proud of her because she's doing big things. But I was like, girl, I'm gonna stop auditioning for them because they keep sending me stuff and ain't booked me yet. And she was like, Lily, if they keep sending you stuff, that means there's something about you that they like.
Right.
That's another opportunity. So it's like the lottery in a way. You can't win if you don't play.
Right.
And it's as many times. It's a numbers game. It's a numbers game. At the end of the day, it's a numbers game. And so we can't allow ourselves, and I'm saying that all to help you combat discouragement in your career, because you're going to go through it. Okay. I don't care who you are. I don't care. Even if the A-listers, we all go through it. You're going to have moments of discouragement in your career. Okay. So do not let that deter you. Do not let that have you give up 5 minutes before the miracle. Okay.
Oh, I love that. Don't give up 5 minutes before the miracle. It is a numbers game, and you also have to understand that there are a lot of people, many people trying to do what you're doing. So you got to stick with it. It's a rough business. Once you're in, you're in. But and then when you're in, you got to work even harder. People think, "Oh, my big break, it's freedom." No, it's actually more work. Your big break is more work.
That's when it really starts. And you know how I tell people what that is like? When you're first starting out, you're working so hard to get work, right? So you're working without pay so that you can get work with pay, okay? Now, once you start getting booked, now you have to do the jobs that you're booked for, as well as the original work that you were doing originally to continue the momentum of your career. That's what it's really like behind the scenes. It's not like, oh, I got here to put my feet up. No. That's when the real work begins.
Haran DeMarco in Haran DeMarco Fashion says that shit was not funny.
Well, we already know Haran's going to come through and just say what he got to say and keep it moving. And if he like it, he's going to send a super chat and vote for them. If he don't, he's going to say that.
Right. But he did follow up with go back to the drawing board, bro. Get your weight up and come back. Absolutely. He's welcome to come back.
Heck yeah.
Vincent Bantasan says, I thought he was telling us memories. That's another thing too. And we had that happen with our last comedian, remember? Where he was talking, we weren't sure if it was part of his set. We were all confused, all three of us, you and I and our guest, Judge Drew Frazier, the comedian. We were all kind of like, did you start yet? And we didn't know he started yet. So similar to what Vincent just said, sometimes it just sounds like you're talking. And again, deadpan comedy and storytelling is a skill. It's just like Chappelle. When you listen to Chappelle is just telling stories.
Right.
He's just like talking. But he has a way that, you know what I mean, is just belly aching funny, but it's a skill and it doesn't happen overnight. So keep going.
I have a soft spot for comedians because
me too. They're my fave people.
Yeah, because that's a hard thing to do. It's really difficult.
They really, really are. Okay, we have another contestant backstage. Let's bring him up and see what his talents are. Let me drop the link again. Come up and compete, people, because we're not going to be here all night. Once the show is over, you got to wait till next week with y'all scary asses.
Right. I want
Okay,
to make it easy.
I just dropped the link again. Let's bring up Carlos Toscano, see what he has for us. Carlos,
What's up, Carlos?
how are you, darling? Can you hear us okay? We can't hear you.
You got to push the mute button. You're on mute. There's a button.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Can't
Doing a
hear
mime-
you.
Maybe it's a mime performance. Because it's okay.
We can't hear you. Okay.
Okay.
We
Maybe
can't hear.
mime-
We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
think he's a mime.
We can't hear you, love.
I wonder if he speaks English.
He just did. He super chatted a couple times.
In English, you're right. Yeah.
He sure did.
Okay.
Carlos, are you with us?
I guess that was the performance.
Vincent is he says sign language comedy.
This
This
is hilarious.
chat-
I'm loving this. I don't know what's funnier than chat or this. Like, this is really.
This chat gives me life, I swear. I'm trying to be professional here, chat. Y'all a mess. The chat's a hot mess. Carlos, we can't. What is this? He's putting the mic on. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You know what we're gonna do, Carlos? We're gonna drop you backstage. Get that together, and I'm gonna bring up our next contestant. Okay? Fix it all. We'll just put you backstage, and we'll bring up our next contestant. All right? Get your sound together, darling. Let's welcome up our next contestant. Oh, we have I love how all the contestants are freaking coming back. How are you, Alkaline City?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Can't
take
hear
yourself
you.
off mute. You're on mute, Alkaline.
Sorry about that. Can you hear me?
We could hear you fine now. How are you? Good to see you again. I love how all the contestants are coming back.
Me too.
Can you hear this?
No,
You cannot hear that?
no.
Oh, because I'm gonna get my sound up. I'm gonna get my sound up today. But what I want to say is, yeah, can you just come back to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just give me. I'll be the next contestant. Just come.
Okay,
back.
cool.
I
Cool.
apologize, ladies. I just want to.
No
add
worries.
that beat on it. Yep.
No worries. We chilling. Okay, let's bring up Carlos. See if he got the sound together. Did Carlos get his sound together? Carlos, are you with us now? Well, you got light on you.
Good
Are you with
lighting.
us, Carlos? Can't hear you. We can't hear you, darling. We cannot hear you. It's a thumbs down. It's not even a thumbs up. We can't hear you.
Oh, shadow. Okay, maybe this time it's a shadow puppet shadows and stuff.
I don't know what's going on.
Puppet shadows could be.
Carlos, you need another minute? Oh, it's a
the
kitty.
baby.
Hi, kitty.
We love it. She said hi too. Oh.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Is this a pet show? We accept all talent, by the way. So if you got pet tricks, if you have a pet that does tricks, your pet is also welcome. Carlos, we can't hear you, darling. We just can't hear you. Rodville,
This is definitely entertaining. Though.
Rodville is an ass. Welcome to the Block Talent Battle, ladies and gentlemen. Please hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like and subscribe. We do this every Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern on the Block with Jen. Pull up with your talent. If you got pet tricks, sing, act, dance, play the drums, twerk, pole dance, you got to do that with your clothes on. But we welcome everyone's talent. Carlos, we can't hear you, darling. We're gonna have to drop you and bring up the next contestant.
But
We
love
can't
the
hear you,
cat.
love. We can't hear you, but we like the kitty. We like the kitty.
Yes.
We like the kitty. The kitty's cute. Yeah. Peace, darling.
Peace out,
Peace.
Carlos.
Peace. Thank you for trying to come up.
We love the bodega cats.
We do love the bodega cats.
Mhm. Yeah.
All right, Alkaline.
Always
How's your
appropriate.
sound? How's your sound?
My sound is ready to go right now.
All
Let's
right.
get it.
I
So-
love it.
So really quickly, Alkaline City, you got to follow this man. He's all about health and wealth. His social media is amazing. He's not a one-trick pony at all. He'll probably fill us in really quickly. Again, this is his second time back to the Block Talent Battle. And I love that this is a battle. And I love that people keep coming back for another round. This is what it is about. So Alkaline City, what's going on with you, sir?
Everything, Jen, everything. That's what it is. You know, me and you gotta email me. We gotta do a show together on health. We gotta do a show on alkaline diet, Dr. Sabi, and you know we gotta.
I would just be asking questions because I don't know shit about that.
yeah, and that's great. Just get a whole bunch of questions together.
Okay.
You know, stuff that meat eaters and chicken eaters and all type of, you
That
know,
would be me.
yeah, a type of dairy eaters would think of, and then come at me with them, so we can try to, you know, show people, you know, what's the best way and or you know best option for their health, you know, and you know.
Okay, I'm open to that. I mean, we do on the block with Jen all week. We have topics on health, wealth, celebrities, relationships, politics,
Yeah, it's not
trending
only,
topics.
yeah,
So
it's not only about feeling good, but it's
Mhm.
also weight loss as well, you know.
Mhm.
So people, they don't, when they think of health, they think of, you know, just, oh yeah, getting rid of sicknesses and stuff like that, you know,
Mhm.
and ailments. But it's not only that, because it's also obesity, because
Mhm.
or people, they don't understand. They think obesity is something that, oh, it runs in my family, so forth and so on. It's genetic. It's not. It's a disease. So we got to get people understanding that obesity is a disease. But
Okay.
yeah, with that being said, man, I came here just to, you know, take back what was rightfully, you know, deserved to me last week.
Woo! That's what I'm
it.
talking about.
You know,
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
felt violated, you know. I
I
felt
love it.
disrespected.
Right. Talk your
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? So, you know, I really felt that, you know, I have to just come back, show my face one more time, and show the people, you know, what they really deserve and what was really supposed to go down. Because
Ooh.
I feel like I got bamboozled.
Woo!
Oh, I love it.
I got swindled. I
fearful.
got played. But it's not gonna
Hoodwinked
happen.
even.
Hoodwinked. But tonight that's not gonna happen. It's a different alkaline tonight.
Oh
So,
shit.
with that being said, ladies, are you ready to get it?
We ready.
So ready.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Start the clock.
Yo, little Nico.
Shots fired at the kid already.
Sorry about that.
No worries. We cool.
Yo, little Nico, you're gonna learn to respect your elders. It's my turn for me to grab this torch and burn. Put your ashes in the urn, be your worst concern. Now what you gotta lose, I make y'all niggas talk the blues. Pay your dues, I take you out your walking shoes. Rikers Island style, give your cheeks a permanent smile. Longer than the now, make you run a couple of miles. Yes, it's pussy Duke, you ain't even coming my way. Bring it to my block and I hit you with a big Glock. 32 shots, I don't care, I'm making the high. Let me get close and I'll be taking your spot, like it or not. Cause all my people's grimy like that. And if you turn your back, you see my crimey with gas, heinies and axe. I was taught to get it with cracks. Pistol whip any cast, and he'll remember the facts. How live it is, you don't know, don't buy no whiz. This ain't the game you adding on to dying kids. Where I'm from, my people's on that Al Capone shit. Starting armies, that Illuminati, I could clone shit. I'm a king, taking over on that real throne shit. Making power moves in jail on that collect phone shit while you was growing up. Getting drunk and throwing up. I was on the block getting busy blowing up. 25 to life. Word to God will always be tight. Even though my cousin's gone, I still send him a kite. Cause that's real black. And I ain't pussy like y'all. You know a pussy nigga, you can spot it from far. Words to my fam. We could do this with hands. I only shoot the 5 when my guns be getting jammed, win or lose. I am 80 with a short fuse. I'll leave you bruised and abused, leave you stuck with no clues. So show and prove, cause I'ma have to make a move like Stella and put your ass back in your groove. I'll shoot you in your face in the dark, in the back of the park, with the knocks, with the dark blue bands. They looking at men's, but we ain't none of your mans, cause I will reach into your pocket and take all of your grams. Hot damn, after that, I'm gonna bake me a cake, make me a make. I don't never make a mistake. I'll make me a plate, a steak with fucking rice and beans, to ice my things. I'll put some rocks in my whip, you ride my dick. Wanna be the super spick, you stupid bitch. You motherfucking worthless snitch, you hurt my shit. You motherfucking make me mad, I'll break your rams. Shoot you in the back of your calves, turn them up to halves. The only thing holding be holes right through your clothes. I polka dot your brand new jabos, what do you know? Your motherfucking lie right there, cry right there. Hell yeah, die right there, high right there. Who cares? I will find you fast. I will blind you with the light from the 9 that I blast. Minds I splash. Brains I strain up, turn up to waste. I burn up your place. I put the fucking bomb in your house, blow up the mouse. As long as I get rid of the rat.
All right.
Hit you with the bomb of the
Time. That's time.
Sully with the Glock or grenade, or rock at the rave, and motherfucker heat up a wave, G'd up a plane, a motherfucker.
That's time.
I shank up the whip. This motherfucking corner sit me out. I'll never go out. I'm always been bound in my shit. I'm clowning y'all kids. I thought you knew that tricks were kids.
Okay, Alkaline, I had to mute you. Your time's up. All right, darling. All right, darling. Okay, so the chat really, another thing for all the contestants, the chat has a lot of feedback too. Feel free, whoever the contestant is, to look in the chat if you want feedback from not just Lily and I, but anybody who's watching. Alkaline City, first things first, email me on the block with Jen at Gmail, and we can have a little debate about Dr. Sebi, Alkaline, and all of that. By all means, we do this all week long, you know, the regular show. So please Gmail me on the block with Jen at Gmail, and we'll have you back so you could talk about all that stuff that you're an expert in. How long have you been writing?
Music?
Yes.
For a long time. And then I know, I got a lot of friends in the industry that are real rappers and, you know, really got record deals. And the people don't understand, like, the people that I know. And I've been in the studio with these people, you know, with them writing and them, you know, going bar for bar and showing me since I was a little boy. And you know, I grew up in the Hit Factory in New York City, which is one of the biggest. Michael Jackson did Beat It, you know, over there.
We know the Hit Factory. We're from New York, so yeah.
Right. Some of my favorite albums came out of there.
Yeah, one of my friends was like he was like one of the vice P's that ran the whole Hit Factory.
Okay.
So just used to invite me in there on the weekends, you know, from when I was 13 to like I was 19 until he ran and until he shut down. But yeah, I used to be in the Hit Factory every week, stuff like that, you know. So yeah, and I'm from Brooklyn, so you could understand the aggression, you know. That's why I didn't like the way Little Nico and them came at me last week.
Well, they got you. They got you. They got you.
They did. They did. Okay, so what do you feel about, I know you speak a lot about health, what you put in your body. What do you feel about what people put in their mind and the effect it has on their esteem or psyche, or, you know what I mean, whether they're positive or negative? Because a lot of your lyrics are pretty raw, they're pretty violent, right? You talk about killing people and sex and things like that. And I like all kinds of rap. I'm from the Bronx. So, you know, from trap to whatever it is, hip hop, gangster rap, I love it all. But coming from someone like you, Alkaline City, who promotes wealth, right? Health for your body and all of that. How do you feel about putting those type of messages out? Because as we all know, those messages can also be damaging to you. So how do you feel about that? Like, how do you rationalize that?
Well,
you took my question, Jen.
Well, actually, I did these raps so that people could know who I am and wake them the F up. You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
But I switched up my whole lane. I do Sebi rap. You know what I'm saying? So
that's different. Sebi rap. That's interesting.
I'm not.
Okay.
Last week was more Sebi.
Right? I'll give you a little taste. I'm not a Freemason, and I won't let them Bammers play me. I'm just trying to live a righteous life like Dr. Sebi. I'm just trying to live a righteous life just like I'm Jesus. I know the world is destined just to shine just like I'm Jesus. I know the world believes me, so I know that I am all in. Healing people every day is meant to be my calling. As long as I got God, then I know that I am balling. I'm already at the top, so wait, no way I'm falling. You know
that was dope. And I'm an atheist. I don't believe in none of that, but that was dope.
That's just a taste, but I got that. And you know,
Okay.
this was just to wake the people up and you know, tell little Nico and them that I'm not a game. And then, but if it comes down to it, and you know, things go into more competitions, people will start to see those bars and you know what, to see how consciously, you know, divine, you know, lyrics can be and music, you know, because
Absolutely.
music is healing at 432 hertz. That's the God frequency, you know. So I definitely believe in vibration because it's an electromagnetic frequency. It's an invisible radio wave that you can't see, but it interacts with your mitochondria, which is the brain of your cells, and the brain
Okay.
your cells is what gives you life. So when you got something reacting with this brain that's in your cell, it's giving
Mhm.
you life. So music is life, talking is life, lyrics are life, you know. And like you said, the good, the negative, the bad is life. But also people gotta also think of reality too. You know what I mean? There's
Right.
also like they can't take rap as also killing of somebody says so forth and so on, this and that. You got to think of it as a movie script because it's a form of entertainment. So when rap,
Gotcha.
I remember when Nas and them first came out back in the days, they wasn't they didn't say that they was rhyming off of the shootouts on their neighborhood because they was rhyming John Gotti rap. They said no, they was rhyming off of watching Goodfellas and watching The Godfather, you know, and just you know
Right.
writing lyrics that was going according to a movie. So this is all
Mhm.
movie scripts. You know what I'm saying? When
Okay.
people spit lyrics, unless
It's funny
you,
because season is in the chat. How are you, Season? Season is Nico's father, actually. And I was wondering every time you said Nico, I was thinking of Nico Nonconformity, but you're talking about Nico, a little boy that came
little
to rap.
boy, little Nico.
Oh, okay. I was confused because we had two Nicos up here. So so you're competing with Nico, with Lil Nico.
Yeah,
Right,
little,
he's got a rap beef with the 9-year-old. I think we got the first
Oh,
rap
okay.
beef with the 9-year-old.
he came and embarrassed me as soon as I thought, you know,
He embarrassed
Yeah.
a lot of people.
No,
I thought-
Lil Nico embarrassed a lot of people. Okay.
thought I-
So don't
I
feel
thought-
bad. Don't feel bad.
I thought I was smooth with the acapella. I thought I could get away with it, but no, he came up here like not playing games and like you know it was embarrassing. So
Oh, nah,
Lil
it was
Nico-
a sweep.
little Nico,
It was
we
a
getting-
sweep.
Me and you, boy, we getting it popping. You know what I'm saying?
All righty. All right, guys. So, Lily, do you have anything else? I asked my question before we keep it pushing.
No, I mean you took the words right out of my mouth because I was trying to make that work too, the contrast.
Mhm.
But he answered it for us.
Okay.
Oh wait, now how did I sound? My
No,
question
you
to
sounded
lady.
great.
Yeah, you
sounded
sounded
great.
fine.
Yeah, you sounded
The-
great.
You heard the beat sounded good and everything.
The beat wasn't as loud as I would like it to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, the beat wasn't.
But
as
I
loud as
heard the
would like.
beat. I heard the beat, but not as loud as I would have liked it to be, so I could like vibe with it. But I mean, you sounded fine. I got
Okay.
lost a couple times because it sounded more like instead of like bars, like towards the end of your lines, it sounded like rambling. And I was like, "What is he talking about? Where is he going?" You know.
Yeah,
But some of the bars hit, but then some other parts sound like bunched up, and I'm like, "Well, who are we shooting now?" I thought
Yeah,
we were
you-
shooting the other guy.
You timed me, and then I got confused, and I was
Got
like,
it. Oh, it's the pressure of the time. I got it. Okay.
I'm trying to spin and think at the same time. I'm like,
Now you just gotta spit till they cut you off. That's it. Just spit. But okay, everybody watching in the chat, if you're voting for Alkaline City, please put his name in the chat. I am begging y'all. Do not say I like that guy or I like that girl. We don't know who that guy or that girl is unless you put their name in the chat. And don't put their name in the chat unless you're voting for them. You could comment on them, but don't put their name in the chat unless you're voting like this is my vote. What's up, Creating Anarchy, darling?
And the last thing I wanted to say is before I go is, you know, what I wanted to do is for this show and for this talent show, I wanted to set the bar like this. Set the bar like this. So when these no talent scrubs try to come on here with their weak ass bars, it's not working. Like this is not what this show is about. You got to come out here spitting that fire. It's already set. I'm up here. You got
Brooklyn.
That's it. You're ready.
I
to
love
go.
it.
So Brooklyn.
I love it. I vote for that energy right there. I vote for that energy. Okay.
Peace out, ladies.
All
All
right.
right, take
Thank you,
care.
Alkaline City.
God bless.
I love it. I love it.
He got my vote for that energy. Okay, that's the energy that I'm talking about. Because win or lose, what he did, he busted through here. He was like, this is what I'm going to do. Whether you
Right.
like it or not, it's still, that's the energy that we need, right? And Season and Nico did the same thing
Yes.
last
I
week. They did
love
this.
that.
They did the same thing. I'm like, oh, look how cute a father and son. And then he blew us away. Why? Because we were sitting here waiting on something good to come across the table, and that's what happens in real auditions. That's what happens in castings. And I love the energy of children because they're too young to have like all these, you know what I mean, insecurities that adults have because we've been hearing shit our whole lives. Kids are like, where's the mic? Where's the stage? Right? And it's a testament to how his dad raises him. And again, if you're wondering who we're talking about, this is the third Block Talent Battle. Go watch the second one, okay? And then go watch the first one. I love that people are coming back to re-compete, okay? And they're battling. That's why we call it the Block Talent Battle.
And everyone, please hit the like button because you all are in there chatting away and typing away.
Right.
And everyone's excited. Y'all so excited. You're probably forgetting to push the like button.
Right. Don't forget, guys, you can only vote one time. If we see your name next to a contestant's name, that is just one vote. If you want to vote for them more than once, do it with a super chat. We're only counting your vote one time. You get one free vote. And if you want to vote more than once, you got to do it a super chat. If you want to vote for somebody 10 times, that's a $10 super chat. You automatically make them a front runner. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, okay. We are heading into the second hour, and you know how we do in Block Talent Battle. If nobody else comes up, we cut it. So if you're watching, okay, and you're scared, don't be scared. Don't be scared, Lily. They scared.
That's
They scared to come up. They scared. They're probably scared of the chat. They're like, I ain't gonna do it.
Right. The chat giving Apollo energy.
They probably scared of that damn chat. Okay, we have another contestant backstage. Thank you so much for the super chat, Carlos Toscano. Carlos says, trying to get my sound right. Peace and love to all. Having some mic technical issues. You get it together, okay? Before we are done, we will pull you up immediately, no matter who's waiting backstage. So please keep trying. And if you miss us this week, we are on every Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern for the Block Talent Battle. Hit that like and subscribe. Let's pull up Kari. Hi, Kari.
How's
What's up,
it
Kari?
going? How you doing? How y'all
Friend to the
feeling?
show.
Really good. We feeling really good. It is Saturday night. Let's get
That's
it. What
what's
you do?
up. Yeah, I'm over here taking shots, having a little smoke. I'm chilling on a Saturday night, you know?
I love it.
Uh-oh,
Got me some of
Kari.
this Terramana over here, you know?
Okay.
Have a
Where are you
little
calling
smoke.
from? Where are you calling from, Kari?
Well, I'm in Tampa, Florida.
Okay,
That's where I live
Tampa.
now. I've been out here like the last 20 years, but born and
Okay.
raised in the Bronx, you know?
Okay.
Came up in pretty much
Born and
grew up
raised in the Bronx?
in the Bronx, you know?
You
grew
in
up
the Bronx, but the
grew up
boogie
in
Bronx
Co-op
stand
City.
up.
Oh,
Bronx
Co-op
stand
City.
up.
You know?
Okay.
That's
I
pretty
was
much
just
where
up
I
there a
was
couple weeks
raised. That's where I
ago.
was raised.
You're
All right, so tonight I'm gonna do some poetry. I'm gonna do some poetry tonight.
Oh, let's hear it.
All right, this is called Sweet Lady.
Oh, we are sweet ladies.
That's right.
Shorty so bad. Got a nigga fiending. I ain't even seen her ass. Got a nigga nose open like I went and hit a bag. So fine, make a nigga wanna brag. Most dudes couldn't deal with this class with their insecure ass. I'ma show her I'm a king, treat her like a gentleman, fuck her like a porn star and never give her back. Handcuff. Let me dust these bitches off. Dandruff. Hands off. I'm trying to make this beauty mine. Try and get inside of mine. At the same time in the spine. Maybe our souls are intertwined. And I think last night she was walking around in a dream of mine. I think I'm positive, maybe. Is it too soon to call her baby? Or maybe I'm just a little high, or maybe I'm thinking a little too crazy. Maybe not. Maybe she's just the right thing to hit the spot. Pun intended. Maybe she's just what the doctor recommended. I think I'm about to form a habit. And she a nurse to help a shorty, I'm an addict. And if she a drug, I don't need no rehab. I got to have it. Can I make you happy? Can I make you smile? Sweet lady, can I stay a while? And like, poof, magic. You can tell that your boy ain't average. Am I the full package? I think you like my package. Ow. 7 days a week. Let me come and give you a piece. That stress relief. Let me make you come to a level. Let me take you from the back. Let me face you upside down. Let me taste you. Touch you all different angles. I gotta please, cause I believe you were sent to me from an angel. Maybe it was meant to be for you to meet me in the mid of April. And that sweet lady.
Whoa,
Wow.
damn.
Wow. Wow.
Wait, I am shocked. First of all, because you've been up here before just to talk shit with us. We didn't know we didn't know we had a poet. We
Right.
didn't know we had a poet on the and this is why this is so beautiful. Okay, we just don't know who's on the other side of the screens, and I'm so happy that we could do something positive. That was dope. Okay,
Thank you.
when did you write that, sir?
I wrote that a couple years ago, actually,
Mhm.
after I met this woman, and
Ooh,
I felt the way I didn't feel. I haven't felt in a long time. I don't get butterflies often.
mm-hmm.
So I wrote that kind of when I got butterflies. I'm like, oh, I haven't felt this in a while, and the song just it just came real easy. You know?
Okay, where's she at right now, though? Where's she at?
Oh, we're not together no more. It only lasted about 3 weeks. It only lasted about 3 weeks.
Provided good
But let me tell you, she inspired art, and that's why they say never fall in love with a writer because you'll be in our shit. You'll be in our work. You'll be in our work.
It only lasted about 3 weeks, but she hits me up about once or twice every year when her or her baby daddy go through it and she thinks she's done.
Ah, no, that was absolutely beautiful. Very, very,
Thank you.
very, very nice. Again, I wish we could vote. We can't vote
I
though.
know.
It's up to the chat. Okay. Kari, let the people know where they can find you.
You can find me pretty much on any social network at OK Kari. OK Khary. You know?
Okay. Okay,
Real,
Kari.
yeah, just OK Kari. Say,
Okay, Kari.
Yeah, you know, I like to hear
Okay, Kari. Guys, if you want to vote for Kari, please throw his name in the chat. I see a lot of people. Hey, he sounds good. That was, but we don't. When we play this back, we don't know who he or she was unless you throw their name in the chat. Work with us. I know this is a new show, but we're gonna get the hang of it. We need the names in the chat. Again, this is a networking show as well. Please follow OK Kari. Kari, do you have your poetry on your social nets as well?
Somewhere on there. Somewhere. I don't post it as much. I don't really perform very much anymore. I wrote a book not too long ago, probably about a year ago, that I released poetry. I got that on my Instagram, but I haven't really posted much of my own performances. Though I should actually. I said I was going to start performing more, and
Yeah.
I'll definitely have footage.
Listen, not for nothing. Okay. Let me tell you something. When you're that talented, you are a gift to the planet.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Thank you,
And it's our duty as artists. I know artistry got monetized, but I've always felt in my heart that artists are the gifts to the planet, right? Of course, they monetized us, but we really are a gift to the planet. And that I felt that moved me. That made me want to feel in love. That made me want to feel like I want a guy to talk about me like that. So that means that you affect people with your art, and you should keep doing it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. I didn't even realize I had my overlaying.
Well, I'm just saying.
All right. The block battle is happening. Okay.
Yes,
People are coming
it is.
up and showing and proving that this is a good thing. All right, Kari, do you want to say anything before you leave us?
Live life great. That's it.
Okay.
Really. You know?
There you go.
I'll take that advice.
I appreciate y'all.
All right. Thank you, Kari.
Kari.
Salute, sir.
All right.
That was a pleasant surprise because we had Kari up here before. Like, we have people on the panel and we don't even know that they're talented because we're just kicking it about, hot topics or trending topics. Again, if you're here for the first time, guys, we do On the Block with Jen all week long. We do politics, life, love, trending topics, celebrities. On the Block with Jen all week long. Every Saturday, we do Block Talent Battle, okay? And by talent, we mean talent, as you saw tonight, okay? Please vote if you're catching the replay. Throw the names in the comment section. We will count them. Have your friends and family come watch you and vote, okay? If you got a big family, they may push you over the edge, right? Over everybody else. We just judge and tell the contestant what we think. We can't vote because then it's not fair. We don't vote. The chat, you guys take over. I loved that poem. That was dope.
Me
Like
too.
I can imagine it like with a beat, a real nice beat, your little glass of wine, you and your little boo thing. You know what I'm saying? He's
Because
saying
I was
that
like
too.
thinking like he needs to record, like he needs to have someone record him, or he record him, and with have, like you said, the beat, the smoke, and
Oh yeah.
he could even have like some people in the background that's just vibing. And everything's focused on him. I start producing this a rap. I do all
Right. But that's how we are as creatives. That's what we are, and that's how I know that it's good music. When people send me music, that's another thing, guys. If you want to promote your music for the first 10 minutes of your show, like we did earlier, if you catch the first 10-minute intro, we will play your music for 10 minutes straight. Okay, and have all your handles scrolling at the bottom for the first 10 minutes of the show. All right, and then it's on there for a week. Hit me on the block with Jen at Gmail if you want to promote your music 10 minutes straight for our intro every single Saturday, and your music will stay up for a week straight along with your handles. That's another thing we do. There's a one-stop shop. Okay, this is a block talent battle. This is promo. We had Adroit Enterprises who sponsored this week's winner. Okay, they were shown at the beginning, and we will show them again at the end of the show. You know what I mean? We all support here. Follow these ladies and gentlemen on their handles. We're here all day. Likes and views are currency. Let people know about the Block Talent Battle. If you know people that are talented and it's not you, by all means, send them on over. They can win $100 for 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay. So let's network. The show, like you say, Lily, all the time is getting better and better and better. Okay. The show is getting better and better and better. But you guys decide who wins. We do not. I'm just enjoying the talent immensely.
All the way. I am so enjoying this.
Yes, enjoying the talent immensely.
I'm proud to be a part of something like this.
Hey.
Because we have had so many discussions about art and where it's at right now and the state of it. So just to be able to have this here, it means a lot. It really does. Like, I really love artists. I love artists.
I do. I love this. I do. I love creatives. They're my favorite people in the whole wide world. I'm proud of this as well. And I'm already looking forward to next Saturday. And the thing is that, I love this show because we give back, and all we ask is for your time and attention for this talent, your time and attention for this show. It is good entertainment. We don't ask for a lot. We're giving away $100 cash, man, for 2 minutes. Nobody's doing that on YouTube. Everybody's like, pay me, right? We're giving $100 for 2 minutes to share your talent, okay? So we can grow this thing, keep coming back. I love that the contestants came back to compete. Like I said, if you lose this week, you can come back again and again. And if you're good, you may beat the competition next week. Mm-hmm. Maybe the competition next week won't be as good as this week, and you will be the best thing next week. So you can keep coming back, send your friends, your family, or whatever, make sure that they vote for you.
Yes.
Ron DeMarco says, build your brand, your network talent, debate skills on the block. You can't find that anywhere on YouTube. Abso-fucking-lutely. Okay, that is a word. Ron DeMarco, that is a word. Okay,
no
build
lies.
your brand, your network, debate skills on the block. You can't find that anywhere on YouTube. And what I love about, on the block with Jen is that we're diplomatic as hell. Okay, we're fair as hell. We've had all kinds of people up here. We really do have the most diverse panel on YouTube. The most diverse, hands down. It is not an echo chamber. My panel is as different as you think. We got Republicans, Democrats, non-voters, atheists, religious people, straight, gay, black, white, purple, yellow, green, and now we've added a fucking talent battle every Saturday. No one is doing that. And little people. Yes, we even got little people coming up here, Lily.
We have it all.
Okay. Maddie Nuro, He keeps calling me Mistress Jen. You can super chat me, darling, or cash at me on the block with Jen. Okay, Mistress says so. All right. Okay, Lily. So we at an hour 30. We could chit chat a little bit. And don't forget, you can support the show. Buy me a smoothie. It's scrolling on the bottom. Cash App on the block with Jen. Okay. If you're catching a replay, or you could super chat in the chat to support the show. If you like what we're doing here, help Mama keep the church lights on. This is a production. This isn't free. I do my best to come here looking cute. Okay. Giving you something professional to do on, you know what I mean? Some professional look, you know what I mean? I even painted my nails. I never do that, Lily. Never. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I love a good metallic.
Okay, I'm all about the metallics.
Yeah.
This dress just came in the mail today, and I was like, and it's so sexy. I'll post pictures later.
Okay, a little black
it's,
dress.
Yeah, no, it's silver.
Oh, it's silver. Oh,
It's
yeah,
silver.
I can see it now.
It's silver. It's silver. Yeah, I got to twist a little bit.
Okay.
Shush, Tristan. Talking about I'm already little.
Right.
Shush.
He's like, well, I thought Jim was a little person on the She tried
Y'all
it.
so wrong. Y'all so wrong.
He tried it.
Y'all are wrong as hell. We had some great competition. There's still time, guys. There's still time. I'm gonna drop the link one more again. Okay, cam up and compete. It's never too late. You can come up here and blow us all away. All right. It is never too late. You are a dope singer, actor, rapper. Another. I would love to get actors up here. We only had an actor on round one. I would love if you're an actor and you do monologues, by all means, if you know an actor that does a kick-ass monologue, have them come up here and do their monologue. They may be able to move us to tears or make us laugh. Okay. So if you're an actor and you have a monologue, come on up.
I love a good monologue. Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Do you ever just Google monologues on YouTube?
Of course. Of course. I got to. It's a must. It's a must. It's a must. Kari, you'd probably do good spitting a monologue as well. You should look at Google monologues, like monologues for men. Yeah. You'd probably do good spitting a monologue.
I think he would too. He actually even has a good face for acting.
Yeah, no, he does. He's a talent. He's a talent, that one.
You can tell. You can tell he's an artist. He has the artist energy. He's
a talent, that one. I'm excited for the show though. We're gonna grow it. You know what I mean? I got so many plans for it, Lily. We just have to keep getting the support of the people. The people decide, and I love that we give the chat something, you know, other to do than to curse each other out. Okay, they can vote. Because you know the chat gets it on and popping. So I'm glad that we could give the chat, you know what I mean, something else to do other than curse each other out. But they got me cracking up, especially today, who was it?
They really got me going today.
Vincent is, oh my God, just had me dying the whole time.
And then what's crazy is I try to keep a straight face because I might read something while someone's in the middle of their performance, and I don't want them to think I'm laughing at them.
Right. He still misses her.
Yeah, I saw that.
Shit, that poem made me miss her. I was like, who is that?
Right.
I wonder who's saying that about me in her mind.
I need a 3-week whirlwind romantic tryst like that. Like, oh my goodness.
I love it. But no, as writers, man, our experiences, there isn't one thing I wrote that doesn't have a personal experience that I've experienced or want to do. Like artists put themselves into their art. It is inevitable. You are in there. You are in there somewhere in some scene or something. The project that I'm about to get produced, you know what I mean? I can't say much about it, okay? But I got some people working on it. But when certain people watch that project, they're going to feel a ways, Lily, because they're going to be like, hold on, she talking about me. Like, is she talking about me? Yeah, we put who we know into our art. That is what artists do.
Yeah. It's true. You know, I actually love creating images and content for other people.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, I produce a lot of my own, but I enjoyed other people's more because it's like I get to get out myself, and then how can I put it? like kind of live through the character or live through the person who is bringing it to life, because it's nothing like creating something from your brain, putting it on paper, and then watching it manifest. And especially when it comes together the way you wanted it to, and then some, you're like, oh, it's nothing like that.
And don't forget you guys to follow the queens of On the Block with Jen and Block Talent Battle. That's Lily right there, YB Limited, spelled just like that, are Lily's Instagram handles. And you already know On the Block with Jen for me, everywhere, On the Block with Jen, all across the board, all over, and On the Block with Jen at Gmail. If you want to compete in next week's Block Talent Battle, if you just took a peek at it today and weren't ready for us today, you want to do it next week, send me a picture. Let's see if we can do this. I need Sesame Street, the little bullet points with Sesame Street, like, you know what I mean?
I love that.
Send me a picture and what your talent is to On the Block with Jen at Gmail. Send me your picture and what your talent is to On the Block with Jen at Gmail. Oh, Carlos is back. Let's see if Carlos is ready for us. Hello, Carlos.
Hello.
There we go.
Yeah.
Love it.
Now we can hear you. Let's get it. Where are you calling from, Carlos?
From Pomona.
Pomona?
Yeah.
Where's that? Where's Pomona?
It's in LA.
Oh, okay. See, all the LA
Yeah,
folks said
yeah.
it's LA. Damn it, don't you know?
Right. We don't know.
Okay, well, welcome from Pomona, Los Angeles. What are you going to do for us tonight, Carlos?
I have no idea.
You have no idea? What are your talents?
Well, I guess I could. I don't know yet. I just wanted to spread some love. Maybe rhyme a little bit. You know.
Okay. All right. Well, we're all here for the spreading of the love.
We
So
like love.
give us what you got.
All right. So here we go. First of all, I want to thank all the contestants for being who you are, and above that, you know, I want to thank God for allowing me to spit these bars. You know what? I just miss my motherfucking. I don't know if I'm allowed to curse. I'm just having fun. I could be over there. I could be somewhere else, but I choose to be right here. I don't know. I'm just stuck. My fucking cup is empty. Yo, can you relate? I'm pretty fucked up. It's a Saturday night. What else can I say? Yo, I'm gonna stay indoors so that so I don't get locked up tonight, because being in the streets is a motherfucking 24/7 job. What are you talking about, man? That's what it is. Yo, all I want to do is spread love and peace. Motherfuckers get in my way talking about that. What? Whoa. Yeah, like I said, just surviving out here is a job in itself. Staying behind bars, not getting locked up, and staying away from the cemetery.
Hey.
All right. That was 2 minutes. Okay. All right, Carlos. Thank you for coming up and competing. How long have you been rapping? Oh, you dance too.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey.
Hey.
Woo. All
And you
right.
dance. We get a rap and a dance.
Okay. Hello. Hallelujah. Won't
Okay.
we do it? Okay. Yeah. All right. Yes.
Uh,
Mhm.
I'm
All right.
definitely intoxicated. So,
Hey, we love
It's
it.
all good. It's
It's a
Saturday
safe
night.
space.
yeah,
It's Saturday night, Carlos. Okay, Carlos. So thank you for coming up and competing. You're gonna have a good rest of your Saturday.
You're gonna
In, right?
stay in, right? You said
Staying
you're
in,
gonna
right?
stay in.
Okay. All right.
for
So
sure.
for
Okay.
sure.
And
Uh-huh.
may I say something else?
Of
Absolutely.
course.
Please.
I just wanted to come up here and there's a delay. Anyway, I just wanted to say that peace and love to all the contestants, and may you all have a lovely, safe, and peaceful day, and stay out of jail.
Absolutely.
I
Keep
like that
working.
advice on a Saturday night. Yes, you don't want to
Exactly.
go. Yes.
Peace and
Thank
love to
you.
you all.
Peace
Thank you,
and love,
Carlos.
Carlos. Thank you.
I felt the love.
I did feel the love too. Thank you so much to Carlos Toscano for coming up and competing on the tail end of Block Talent Battle this Saturday. If you like what Carlos did, feel free to throw his name in the chat. Make sure you say Carlos, you type Carlos. Otherwise, we will not know who you're speaking of, darling. Let me, Lily, I'm going to take a millisecond break and plug this in.
Okay. No problem. And once again, everyone, like Jen said, if you are voting, make sure you put your vote in the chat with the name. If you are watching the playback, you're going to do that in the comment section. If you're watching tonight and you would like to put in extra votes, you can do that through a super chat. Each dollar is a vote for your person. If you're watching the playback and you want to do it like that, then you would do it through the Cash App, which is at the bottom of the screen on the block with Jen, and each dollar is a vote. So your people are definitely appreciating you. All right. And like after this show, you can send them over to watch the show and vote for you. And as quiet as it's kept, even if they don't want to watch the whole show and they just want to watch your performance and vote for you, they can do that too. But we leave those options. But I love it. This is just, you never know what you're going to get on the block.
It's a box of chocolates here. It's a box of chocolates here, that's all.
And listen to Carlos, stay out of jail, y'all.
Yeah, stay out of, hey, that was the best advice for a weekend, okay? Stay the hell out of jail. It is Saturday. If you're drinking, smoking, having a good time, stay home. Turn the music on, dance. You know what I'm saying? Stay home. Stay home, turn your music up, get your drink on, get your smoke on. You ain't got to go nowhere tonight.
Yeah. Oh,
Just
is the
chill.
Lakers playing tonight? Because I see a couple people talk about the Lakers. I don't know.
Chill. Thank you so much for the super chat. Ron DeMarco says, for Myrna, a stunning drummer, solid timing. Her left and right feet are solid. Her timing is tight, but not mechanical. I would love to work with her on my next project. Myrna, there goes 10 votes for Myrna. Okay. That puts Myrna in the lead. So if you like someone else, okay, either match that super chat, do better than that super chat, or vote for them. If you're catching a replay, make sure your friends and family are throwing your name in the comment section, because that's a 10-point lead. However, if you got 15 friends that'll vote for you, that will trump the 10-point lead with that $10 super chat. So it is on you. We critique. We do not vote. The chat votes. The comment section votes.
And yeah, that's another thing. We never know when the tide is going to turn. We'll think someone is in the lead, and then all of a sudden the tide will turn. It's very
that is what happened with our last show, where Lene DeVore was ahead, and then Nico Nonconformity, she called her crew. She was like, "Yerp!" And then we had like 10 people run into the comment section and vote. Unfortunately, one of them voted too late. Had they not been late, we would have had a tie between Nico Nonconformity and Lene. right? And then we would have had to break the tie,
Mhm.
or I would have asked the ladies if they wanted to split the cash prize. That's what I was going to do. Either have a second battle or have the ladies split. I was going to leave the choice up to them. But because one of Nico's friends voted too late, we gave it to Lene to be fair.
Oh, and I see a couple of people who are upset because they missed Myrna.
Myrna. Mhm.
Myrna. So if you did, you can watch the playback, and if you are impressed, then you can put your vote in for Myrna.
Right. And be fair, guys. If you didn't watch an act, don't vote. Okay. But if you want to vote for Myrna, you could just replay this back. We're going to end this soon. So you could replay it back and watch her performance and see if you like it. Because you may not like it. You may like it. You may not like it. So don't vote because everybody else is like, yeah, Myrna. You take a look at it yourself. Also, you can only vote one time. You can only vote one time if you're not doing it with a super chat. So it doesn't matter how many times you put somebody's name in. If it's the same person put a name in, it just counts for once unless you do it with a super chat like Haran DeMarco demonstrated here. This is how you vote multiple times for a contestant. You do it with a super chat. This is a 10-point lead right here because it's a $10 super chat. So Myrna may take it. Myrna may take it with the super chat plus people saying her name in the chat, but we had really good competition tonight. We had Beatbox Panda, we had Kari, we had Alkaline City, we had our jingle guy. So it's up to you. It is up.
Love
It's
Jingle
up to you.
Guy. Love Jingle Guy.
Do you notice he worked on it though?
No, he did. I was like, okay. Like
He
he's
worked
not
on it.
playing. He's like, I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe next week he'll come back again. It'll be the remix of On the Block with Jen, On the Block with Jen.
Oh my God, you can't get no better than this place.
Okay. All right. I see somebody voted for Beatbox Panda.
Yeah, Panda's been getting a lot of votes as well.
Really quickly, I would like to throw this up again because Adroit Enterprises is who sponsored this week's winner. Please follow them on the World Wide Web, Instagram, and Facebook. They did fund the winner for this week, darling. That is Adroit Enterprises Incorporated. All right. They are the sponsors for this week's Block Talent Battle winner. Instagram, Facebook, and the World Wide Web. That's going to stay up as well.
And I
it's the beginning of the show too. What do you see, Liddy?
see Tristan is making sure we know that he votes for Caligula. We get it, Tristan.
Tristan is voting one good time for Caligula or
He said-
Bill.
Bill. Well, I guess
Or
his
Bill.
stage name is Caligula. I guess. I don't know. I haven't figured this out yet.
Right.
We're all trying to figure this out as we go along.
Vincent is asking who's going to super chat for Beatbox Panda. Do we have a super chat for Beatbox Panda? If so, we are coming to a close. Super chat Beatbox Panda if you want to put him ahead of Myrna, because I see a lot of Myrna in the chat. I loved all the talent tonight. Lily, I'm going to throw down this link one last time before we get out of here and close this week's Block Talent Battle. This was amazing.
Yes, it was. And Kari asked for the email, which is ontheblockWithJen@gmail.com. Oh, we got a vote with a super chat.
Oh shit, George Cook coming through at the end. Beatbox Panda. There goes 15 votes for Beatbox Panda. Okay, George. So you like Beatbox Panda more than Myrna. All right.
And Beatbox Panda has got some other votes in too. So it's a neck and it's a run.
I got it's a battle. That's why we call it a battle. Listen, I got my Geek Squad in the chat. They are going to count all the votes for me, and then I will be counting the votes as the week goes on. Deadline for voting is Friday. Do not have your grandma and your mama come and vote on Saturday morning. They will not count, okay? Get your cousins and them to vote during the week. The deadline is Friday for votes. Don't get slick, y'all. Don't get slick.
Uh-oh.
So I'm going to cam up and battle for $100. I am going to throw this down real quick. You may come up and blow us away in the last 10 minutes of the show. Here is the link. If you're watching and you just grew the balls and you're like, fuck it, I'm going to go up there before they end, we will take you there. Goes the link. Oh, shit. Carlos coming through with the $20 super chat for Beatbox Panda. That is 20 votes. That counts as 20 votes. So Beatbox Panda just got 30 votes, just like that. See, we never know how it's going to go. We never know how it's going to go because Myrna looked like she was in the lead, but them super chats just put Beatbox Panda ahead of the game.
Yeah.
So Myrna better have a lot of friends and family come through during the week.
I'm about to say, we got 6 days to go. These things could change from moment to moment.
It could change, and we just count the votes. That's all we could do. We can't say who wins or loses. We can't even say who our favorite is. You want to say who your favorite is, Lily?
Oh, man, this is tough.
Yeah, I'm not going to say.
I'm not going to say. I'll tell you behind the scenes, but
Okay, we'll discuss.
It's tough, but I do have a favorite this week.
Okay, yeah, I have a favorite. Yeah, we'll always have a favorite. So there goes another super chat for Beatbox Panda. That is 30 votes in the last man. He did that he just did that in the final 10 seconds, like the game. Like, oh shit.
Like, I'm gonna get this in.
Beatbox Panda getting them votes in the fourth quarter, sweating like Patrick Ewing. Like, who gonna hook it up?
And I'm not mad at him because he is phenomenally talented.
No, he's very talented. Very talented. Mm-hmm.
I'm here for it.
Oh, 35. Thank you for the correction, Mark Randall. 35 with the super chats, and then however many other was just people saying his name. Absolutely right. Thank you. Correct me if I'm wrong, darling. Don't have me out here looking crazy. All right, so I threw the chat down. You guys got about 9 minutes to come up here. You got 9 minutes and counting. 9 minutes and counting.
Man, and then the variety.
Yes. Before we leave, if you again got Carlos is like, I'm
they tried it today.
Carlos said, hold on now. Carlos just threw down 20 votes for Myrna. Beatbox Panda. Don't plan your lunch for next week just yet. Don't plan your lunch for next week just yet with a block talent battle win.
I feel Carlos, like I'm at an auction.
All right, Carlos just gave Myrna 20 points, and Myrna had a lot of people in the chat saying her name, so we will see. It's not up to me. There's 6 days to vote, so this doesn't even call it. This doesn't even call it. You got 6 days.
You see how it's changing, and it does that throughout the week because we communicate and we'll see like, we thought we was ready to write that, and then it's like no, and we have to be fair. So
no,
we're
fair.
It changes.
Yeah, no, we are fair. I do not vote. I count. Me and the Tristan. Tristan said chaos.
Yes.
Tristan loves the chaos. Whatever the chaos is, Tristan loves it.
He's here for it.
All right, we got 8 minutes. Anybody else want to come up? This is the last call for the battle, okay?
Battle it out.
Or if your balls grow slow and you'll get your balls fully functioning for next week, come back next week.
If they drop on Friday, you want to come perform on Saturday,
Yeah.
We're here for it. We're equal opportunity.
Yeah.
Definitely love to see a pole dance, though. I'm not lying about that.
And I would love to see a pole dance. I would love to see it with your clothes on, ladies.
Yes.
I would love to see a pole dance. I mean, you don't have to be fully dressed. We want to see them legs now. Don't get it twisted. But, a little booty short or something, a little booty short. We don't need to see the cracks.
Right.
We don't need your crack.
Speaking of performance with fully clothed, my girlfriend went to see Janet Jackson last night, and she was posting some videos. I'm like, Janet, you got about 49 pounds of fabric everywhere, just fabric.
Oh, she's still dressing like that? She's still dressing like that?
Because, I like the layers and stuff, but Janet be, like on stage, I'm like.
Yeah, I don't know how she does it with the sweat and I don't know.
The lights and I'm
like,
the dancing, I'm like, girl, and you're like, what? She's like 55 or something like that, but gorgeous, doing her thing. Shout out to
Janet is it. Thank you so much for the super chat, Carlos Toscano, with another $20. This is a blank 20, so we're just gonna use it to support the channel. Yeah, we're gonna use it to support the channel.
I love it. This is Carlos like a drunk man at the strip club making it rain.
I have no umbrella.
Right.
I have no umbrella, Lily.
Get my Cardi B on. Damn.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I have no umbrella. My knees are good too.
Right.
About to do the
Thank
Ciara.
you, Harumi.
Thank you so much, Harumi. We appreciate you. Thank you so much as well to the chat for holding us down. The chat had me dying today. I was trying to keep my poker face so I could watch the talent, but the chat was really like, the chat was going in today, but we love them.
I do. I love them, but I want to smack them when I'm trying to do my job. I'm like, oh God, y'all stop.
Don't forget, guys, we have On the Block with Jen trending topics all week long. You could join us for a debate
This week is
whenever you like. Yeah, this has been a great week on the block. Absolutely. You guys can come up. You could come up long as you come up.
Yeah. Because this has been a really good week. I was actually just going through my brain on some of the topics and some of the things that everyone said. And I was like, wow, I get so many new perspectives and insights on this show. Like, especially when we disagree. Those are like my favorite shows when we disagree. Because I'm like, wow, well, I didn't think about it like that. You know? So it's like,
I love it. We grown and sexy over here. We disagree a lot. I mean,
right.
Yeah. I mean, the one we had about race recently, where it's like we had white people up here, we have Latin up here, we have Black people up here, and we were really telling each other what we feel about our race and our culture, and nobody was bitching and moaning or crying about it. And that's what's so beautiful. This is, you know what I'm saying? These are real conversations, and you have to let people speak in order to have these conversations. And on a lot of other channels, people like to shut other people down, right? Fuck all that. I want to know what you're thinking and why, because I want to let you know what I'm thinking and why.
Well, shout out to Carlos at the strip club. I'm about to really make it.
Carlos just sponsored the next Block Talent Battle.
Next show sponsored by Carlos.
Next show is sponsored by Carlos Toscano. But I don't, thank you very much. Huge supporter of the show. Thank you, Carlos Toscano. But I don't know if that's a vote for someone. If that's a vote for someone, let us know. If that's just you supporting the channel, let us know, Carlos.
What Brian McKnight trending for now, child? Is he not talking to, what's going on? One of the kids again? What's the tea? Let me see what's going on. Let me ride on that.
I just sent a whole bunch of his stuff to our group chat.
Oh, you did? Okay, I was watching the channel.
No, but it's not this. It was like a couple weeks ago. Me and Haran were discussing, and did you see that when I was talking about how the starter wives, the okay.
Yeah, let me see what's going on there, because you did. I remember that. That's why I'm like, what did he do now?
Before we go, that is $100. That means that can be 100 votes. So before we go, I want to know, Carlos, was that you just supporting the show, or is that a vote? Because if that's a vote, someone just got 100 votes. Is that for Myrna or for Beatbox Panda, or you're just supporting the show? Inquiring minds want to know.
I don't see what's going on with Brian McKnight. Tristan, do you care to expound? Because oh God, he's got some, because he's such a
bitch.
Okay, so yeah, I met him a few times. And I
was talking about in the chat, I don't know if you missed it, but I was talking about like the starter wives and the starter children, how he beefs a lot with the Black children and the Black ex, but then now he has this new, I think she's Hawaiian or something. Yeah. And he's always like posting her children, like, these are my children, I'm so proud of them. And I was like, I was telling Haran, I think it's fucked up, because it's like, the other children are watching you, and not to say that you shouldn't move on and be happy.
Right.
Not saying that. I'm just saying it's a little cold. It's a little cold, but that's a topic for another day.
It is. My dad has 2 separate families, and there's a way to do it. There's a way to do it so that the siblings are not rivals and stuff like that. Because typically when the siblings are rivals, it's the parents, typically, because the parent favors the other. And then it's just like when people talk about white privilege, like
Mhm.
sibling privilege is like that too, because typically the one who's getting the privilege is like, what are you talking about? I'm not privileged. Like, you know,
Mhm.
they only treat
Well,
you like that because your mouth or something like that.
yeah, we'll make it a topic. We do have to close, but I feel like 100 votes is just hanging in limbo. I want to know if Carlos just sent that to support the show.
Oh. Okay. So let the people decide who the winner is.
Hold on. Let the people decide who the winner is. I love the channel and all the artists involved. Peace and love to you all. Have fun and safe day of respect. All right, that's not a vote. That's support for the channel. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the talent who competed. That is support for the channel. Thank you so much, Carlos Toscano. Big salute to you. Big supporter of the show. We appreciate you so much, sir. Please stay safe tonight. Stay in, listen to your music, smoke and drink, and don't get locked up, like you said.
I guess
yeah,
he got
but
his bail money in case, just in case.
yeah, sorry guys, that's not a vote. I thought someone was about to just really blow up and win with that $100 cash out, but it is not a vote. That is support for the show. So sorry guys, we have to leave it up to the count. But if you could get 100 people to come through here and vote for you, then you win your $100. All right, guys. So now that we got that word, salute to the chat. We cannot do this without you. You are our voters, okay? We are out of here. Let me throw up again. I want to thank from the bottom of my heart Adroit Enterprises Incorporated, who sponsored this week's Block Talent Battle winner. Please follow them on the World Wide Web, Instagram, and Facebook. Don't forget, if you want to sponsor On the Block with Jen, Block Talent Battle, On the Block with Jen at Gmail. If you want to promote your music with the ticker that's scrolling on the bottom and a 10-minute intro, we will play your music for 10 minutes like we did on this show. You will be up for a week. Also, hit me on the block with Jen at Gmail. We're making money here, okay? Making moves, we're making money, we're making connections. Let us know. And also let us know in the comments what you liked about the show and what you didn't like about the show. We ready for all the smoke here. We're ready for all the smoke here.
The justice
All right.
gets judged.
Right. Hello. Okay. Judge me, baby, because I'm a bit judging you.
Okay. So we even swap ain't no swindle, baby.
Right. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. And Vincent Bantazan is Beatbox Panda, by the way. He says, thank you for giving us a platform to express our talents. I appreciate you all. And you are a joy in the chat as well, sir. You had me dying. Very funny sense of humor. Funny man.
I love it.
Okay. We'll get into that new diamond. I promise you, honey, because I've been watching that. All right. We are out of here, guys. Tristan, hold me down with them votes. Thank you so much for holding me down, chat. Thank you for showing up. Please hit that like and subscribe. We need the support. Okay. Thank you for sharing these 2 hours with us. Lily, do you have anything before we go?
I just want to thank everyone again, everyone who came out to support. As far as your talents, the chat, you all are amazing. Our sponsors, everyone. This show could not happen without every single element. We do not take it for granted. And we will be back with another show, another Block Talent Battle next Saturday. Same time, same place.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Good night. Please hit that like and subscribe on your way out. On the Block with Jen on all social media platforms. Block Talent Battle next week, 8 p.m. Eastern, or maybe 9. Not sure yet. Check out my promo. You will know if you follow On the Block with Jen at Gmail exactly what we're doing and when we're doing it. Thank you for holding me down, chat. And we're out. See you next week. I'll have some more spicy topics for you. Good night, guys. Be safe. Be good. And if you're going to be bad, be careful.